Started here with Mike Singer.
Fix your hair, Mike.
I'm trying. Michael, given the circumstances, the injuries, the second night of the back-to-back, how significant was just your mental approach for tonight's game? And also, do you think that given all those circumstances, this was the best one of the year?
Yeah, I think it's definitely up there for best wins of the year. As you mentioned, Mike, when you take into account everything with this game, back-to-back, third game in 4 nights, no Gary, Paul, Jermichael, poor Facu, RJ, and Marcus are still in the hotel in Chicago. So you had every reason to kind of just walk into this game against a team that's won 5 in a row, playing very well, just to kind of say, well, it's been a good road trip so far. But our guys never did that. That was never our approach. We prepared to win. They came out, hit us in the mouth early. We used our zone. And I thought, throughout that first half, we fisted them all head. And, it was really effective. That kind of kept us in the game, built a big lead. I thought guys off the bench were tremendous. So this was, it was really a quality win against a very good team, considering the late schedule we've had.
Ryan Blackburn.
Coach, the Bucks are second in offensive rating on the season, and you guys held them to 97 points on the second night of a back-to-back. What went into that effort tonight, and what really stood out from you individually?
Yeah, I believe that was only the third time all season the Bucks have been held below 100 points. And as you mentioned, this is a number 1 offensive team in the NBA. So I think a lot of things go into it. I think our players' approach, they understand when we defend, when we rebound. We won the rebound battle again. We're 14-7 now. When we do so, you're going to give yourselves a chance against a really good team. I also alluded to our zone. And again, I thought throughout that first half, our ability to fist them all half was really effective. And then second half, we went back to our man-to-man, and we gave up some looks in that third quarter, but fourth quarter, they only scored 17 points. And I also think our offense had a lot to do with our defense. 28 assists, only 10 turnovers, not fueling their break, giving them easy runouts. So that was really great to see.
Alexander Zikic.
Bravo.
Hvala. Dobro. Congratulations, Coach. Last night you were worried about the game tonight, but it turned out to be really great. It's like you played against a college team, not one of the top NBA teams. What do you think about the game, and also about Nikola Jokic's also great games, both last night and tonight? Last night, 39, tonight, 37 points. And, of course, no team effort as well.
Yeah, I think tonight marked Nikola Jokic's 50th career triple-double. He's only 25 years old, which is amazing. I think Nick O'Hare gave me a great stat yesterday. I think Nikola, he has 50 career triple-doubles, but he also has around 20 games where he missed a triple-double by 1 rebound or 1 assist. So, it just speaks to his greatness. The guy doesn't get fatigued. He doesn't get tired. When he was out of the game, he was in the huddles. He was on the bench imploring his teammates to rebound, to play defense, to move the ball. And when your best player is doing that, that really sends a message. Same with Jamal Murray. I mean, Jamal Murray's has been on a crazy streak in the last probably 12 games now. We're 8-4, and Jamal's numbers have been just off the charts in efficiency. But more importantly, Nikola and Jamal, their leadership, their engagement, their just being present with this team has really helped a lot of young guys who are getting minutes that probably most weren't anticipating getting minutes. So a really quality back-to-back. We have 1 game left in this road trip, Alexander, against Indiana, and love nothing more to close out this trip 4-0, going into a much-deserved All-Star break.
Matt Moore.
Michael, what worked to get PJ going tonight, and what did you see from him that maybe he can bring forward as the season continues?
Yeah, PJ is a guy, you have him on the floor with Jamal. So you have 2 capable ball handlers, playmakers. PJ's ability, not a lot of guys have the ability to just get their own shot whenever they want. And with PJ's size, physicality, ball handling skills, he can get to places on the court that a lot of guys can't. He's exceptional pick and roll wise. Obviously, I think he had a 19 for the game. I put him in late, just because I wanted to make sure we had a point guard on the floor. And he scored, I think, probably around 7 of those late. But he also gives you size and defense and versatility. And that's what I love about him. He is a guy that can impact the game on a positive note on both ends of the floor. So getting him back healthy, keeping him within his minute restriction has been really good for us these last 3 games.
Mike Singer.
Hey, Michael. Last night you talked about having a write-in candidate for a player you would start a franchise with, and you opted for Nikola. Can you opt for a write-in for Nikola in the dunk contest?
Hey, he's going to be down there. Might as well. I don't think he'd win, but I'd give him a 50 if he just made the layup. He's again, I don't chart or follow how many dunks we have or he has, but he has been a dunking machine as of late. And again, we joke about it, but that really does speak to his just overall conditioning, staying in great shape, and being disciplined. These are, most people are emotional eaters, right? And if you have any reason to overeat, it's this season, because it's been crazy. Can't leave the hotel. You got tested 3 times a day. But Nikola has laser focus, discipline, and he's been just a machine for us. And for him to attack the basket, dunk, and hang on the rim as much as he has this year is really fun to watch.
Vinny Benedetto.
Hey, Michael, did you guys talk about playing that much zone in the first half, or was that something you kind of had to go to on the fly when Michael got in those fouls and looked like Giannis was getting to the rim pretty easily?
Yeah, so we knew, against this team and without, the likes of JaMychal and Paul, asking Michael Porter to guard Giannis, we knew that was going to be a challenge. It's a challenge for anybody. That's why the guy's I think a multiple-time MVP winner. So we had to give help, but early on, it was so easy. We had talked about it coming in, Vinny, that we're not going to be able to play the #1 offensive team, just straight up standard basketball. We were going to have to mix it up, give them different looks. I thought the zone, once again, our ability to fist them, all first half was tremendous. Kind of threw them for a loop. I don't think they were expecting it, especially that many possessions. And it gave us some life. Second half, they got into a rhythm against it. We got out of it. But sometimes you got to change your defense up. I worked for Pete Gillen many years ago in college, Providence College, University of Virginia. And he would always say, if the opposing team's offense is better than our defense, we got to jump the game up. We got to try something different. And that was kind of our approach going in. They're a hell of an offensive team playing at a high level. Let's try to take them out of their comfort zone and make them do something else. And tonight it worked.
Steve McGargy.
You noted you were playing your second night of a back-to-back. Milwaukee got down to 13 early in the fourth, and it looked like they might make a run. How did we all able to kind of turn it right back around there and not wear down in that fourth quarter?
So I got subs back in. I got Nikola back in. Anytime in a close game, or if we're up comfortably and a team starts making a run, he's a security blanket. I got Will, Nikola, Michael back in the game. Our starting group kind of weathered the storm, and we're able to get a couple of big baskets as well as some key stops. To hold that team to 17 points in the fourth quarter, is a tremendous defensive effort. For 40% for the game, 27 from 3, and only 97 points. So really, really happy with our defense, our rebounding, and again, 28 assists, only 10 turnovers. That's a really complete game for our group.
All right, that'll do it. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.